So these drugs have interesting names, and they're combining, in some cases, old drugs with other compounds to make them work better. In the appetite suppressing category, there are two that are kind of familiar or related. There's a drug called phentermine, which is a stimulant. It's fairly short acting. Most people would take a dose after breakfast, and it would typically wear out by the afternoon. Paired it up with a second compound called topiramate or Topamax. This is a drug that was initially used for seizures. It's now used as part of migraine treatment. And topiramate makes the phentermine effect more durable. So you can take it over a longer period of time and it will remain effective. There's another appetite suppressant that also puts a combination of an old and new drug together, bupropion, which is an antidepressant drug. The problem with bupropion is that over time, your brain kind of gets used to it and your appetite comes back. They learned that the way it comes back is through opioid receptors. And so there's an opioid receptor blocker, it's called naloxone, and they put that together with bupropion. And that drug combination will suppress appetite and again can be used over the long haul. The fat absorption blocker is a drug called orlistat. Upside is that it blocks some of the fat you eat. The downside is that the fat that is blocked from being absorbed in the small intestine ends up in the large intestine, where it will often give you some pretty good diarrhea. So it's a good training tool for learning to eat a very low-fat diet. But if you don't want to eat a very low-fat diet, or if you struggle to consistently eat a low-fat diet, it can be a challenging drug to use. The injectable drugs, the GLP-1 drugs, there are a few common ones. They have chemical names: Semaglutide, liraglutide, tirzepatide. That last one, tirzepatide, is available for diabetes as Mounjaro, and it's available for weight loss as Zepbound. Semaglutide is available as Ozempic for diabetes and Wegovy for weight loss. These drugs act as a amplification of a normally existing compound, GLP, and it has to be injected to work for weight loss because the body sees these drugs really as food if you put it in the mouth. So you're bypassing the gut and putting it into circulation where it can work by injecting.